So for this portion, we're going to be looking at how to find what's trending. Now, why is finding what's trending important?
Because that helps you get viewership from the audience that is interested in current topics.
So in other words, if you're, trying to make your channel easy to discover, you want to be doing topics that people would search for, and people tend to search more for certain topics when they're trending also. So one place you can look at trends is Google Trends. It gives you a global sense of what people are looking for and reading about and watching online.
You can also change it based on your location. So if you select this section, it lets you select which country you want to see the trendings for. That's what people are looking for.
So we've got Hong Kong, Hungary is looking at Juventus, fan binging in Norway.
These are the recent trends.
Global.
So this is what everyone is looking for.
Yeah.
And if you go into a particular
in
section,
parts of the US, it's some states are looking at Taylor Swift, some states are looking at Kim Kardashian more. World Cup in the last 7 days, this is the level of interest that people have. So even though the World Cup is over, people are still really interested in it. So trending searches in India right now are Bilbao versus Real Madrid, Juventus, JNUSU election, the typhoon that Hong Kong is experiencing. These are all the daily search trends.
So that's what people have been looking for today, and in real time you'll see what people are looking for right now.
So Pakistan national cricket team, Hong Kong national cricket team, and you have all of these categories. You have business, you can look at entertainment
and sports, or even any other
and sports,
or just even top stories. You can always go to top stories and see a good mix of all stuff that you can. So what is the point of these trends though? How do these trends help?
So if you know what people are looking for, you can make content that a larger group of people are interested in, or like discuss some of it within your personal style. So if, for example, you're doing a channel that's about sports updates or sports analysis, you want to see which sports stories are trending. Often that's going to be related to a match, but other times it'll be a sports person who said something really interesting or offensive or something. So if you're able to put out a video very quickly about the topic that people are searching for, it raises your chances of getting views on it.
And how quickly would I have to put this out? Like how long do trends last, or what should this be a part of the video? Should the entire video be based on this? What if I'm not interested in football and all the search results that are happening that day are flooded with football related keywords?
Trends are just one way of getting views, and the catch is you have to be really fast on trends. You have to turn something around faster the sooner you get it out. So like the minute someone says something, you should be prepping your video and trying to get it out within an hour of the event happening. If it's a match that's happening, have most of your content ready before. Like know what kind of like context or facts you want to give, and then just add the details of the match post-match and publish it and get it up as quickly as possible. If it's an Apple event, for example, and that's something that we can speak of from experience, we knew the Apple event was happening, we knew that iPhone was going to be launched, and so we wrote a script, edited the full video. All we had to do was add details about the new iPhone, and it's still trending now, days after the event, but we were able to get the video up before the event was over because we had most of the videos set up, and they kept talking about other things long after we got all the information that we needed on the Apple event. So here is a look at the story, which we were able to get up very quickly.
So that's one way of doing it. What if I use this as just one section of the video and then swerve the topic into something that my channel is about? So if my channel is about tech, I can talk about football match and then move on to the latest smart screen in the market.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, and that's a great way of hitting both trends and maintaining sort of what your channel is all about. And Google Trends is one great way of knowing what's going on. Seeing what's going on Twitter is also a really great way of doing. Let's just log in right here. So if you look at what's trending in India, we have Pakistan versus Hong Kong again, so it's very similar. It does match a lot of what's going on Google, which is not surprising at all. We've got the student elections. We've got this whole range of topics, which, if you start tweeting about it after you put your video up, will also help drive traffic towards your channel. Tell us about Social Blade.
So you don't have to depend just on the proprietary trend lists that Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or even Instagram throw at you. There are going to be hashtags, there are going to be names, there are going to be keywords that are going to be trending. But it always helps to try and compare the results to another third party. So there are multiple third parties to check what hashtag is working in which location, so that you get location specific things. There can be a kind of tag that people are using to post their Snapchat videos, which can later become content that you integrate into your video. For example, if you wanted to talk about Diwali pollution, we used Snapchat videos when we were in a newsroom to talk about the same thing. And one of the tools that we really like using is Social Blade, which gives you some analytics for free. You can also get a paid account, but we just use the free version because that's it gives us what we need for most of the times. And if you look at this, you just need to scroll down and see some interesting topics around YouTube or Facebook, and you can also search for different things on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and all different kinds of social media. So based on what you are looking for, you can find some relevant information to mold your idea into something that might work better in terms of search engine optimization. And you can also look at top lists, so you can see what are working right now, whether it's YouTube or any other platform. For example, you can see your top 50 YouTube accounts, what's working right now. So currently ZTV and T-Series are getting most of the views, followed by things like WWE and other channels. And in real time, you get YouTube live subscription count. You can see users who are getting latest increasing followerships. So this can help you do some research about what kind of content you want to do, and you can also install that plugin to figure out how other channels, your competition or your inspirations are doing in terms of YouTube. You can also compare multiple YouTube channels to figure out how they are growing in terms of subscribers. To compare channels, you just go to YouTube, search for the channel, go to the channel and copy the username Marcus Brownlee. And paste it here.
Look at that.
Cool, eh?
So why are we going to Casey Neistat again in this video?
Second.
So here's an example actually that would probably work, because Casey took something that was massively trending, which is Elon Musk smoking up online and people getting really upset about it. And he's going to include this as part of his video. It was trending, it works, but also going to cover other things because that's just what Casey does.
And then it goes on to continue as the usual video.
Following trends is one good way of getting more views on your videos, but it's also tough to churn out videos on trending basis only. because you have to be fast. And so if you want to be taking more time to shoot or taking more time to develop the stories, there are ways that you can identify trends before they happen, and that's what our next video is going to be about.